Carmageddon Reincarnation is the latest and greatest iteration of the Carmageddon games. Think of it as the newest in the Warcraft franchise, except actually fun. In essence, it's another car racing, pew pew pew, gotta go fast type racing game. But much like if you remember back to my second piece here on Steamverse on Ocean City Racing, Carmageddon Reincarnation, aside from the fantastic title, has a few twists. Ocean City Racing's was the free roam, both in and out of vehicle, though limited to a tiny area. It was still pretty cool. Carmageddon's is that it's a racing game on the outside that you can choose how to play. Now that might sound a bit odd at first. Choose how to play? I could always choose how I play a game. Please elaborate. Well, let me go ahead and elaborate on that. On the outside, Carmageddon Reincarnation is a standard run-of-the-mill racing game. You have a track, a set of maps to choose from, a set of opponents, and some power-ups. You can choose to go ahead and turn the track into a big open demolition derby, or you can play it the boring safe way and try to get the fastest time, actually run the track and complete it in the fastest time out of all your opponents, or you can run over all of the pedestrians, which is usually a few hundred of, so yeah, it's kind of hard. You can do all those things to take the victory. Okay, so it's more of a choose how you want to win type dealio, but you get what I mean here. You still have to choose how to play in order to accomplish that method of winning. So that was just wasted time with that last little bit I just said. Anyway, the game is in pre-alpha right now, so it's kind of hard to talk about a lot of things, like how laggy the game is, regardless of what settings you set, or how poorly the vehicles actually handle, which might be intentional to add to the whole mayhem of it all, to encourage the destruction and stuff. I'm sorry, but here we go. I'm not amazing at first impressions. I've done like 2 total, so I'll just tell you what I like and don't like, and then what I think of it overall, which I suppose is how these things are supposed to go. So more waste of time. Here we go. What I love was how you're able to decide how you play your own play style instead of just following a set track and being restricted to basically driving in a straight line and trying to pass up other people. I also really enjoy how well designed the cars are. Everything down to the models and texturing. There's moving parts and lots of detail. Even when your car is destroyed or other cars are destroyed, it's a lot of detail in the destruction that was made. The smoke could be a little nicer, but you know, small thing, doesn't matter. Pre-alpha, probably fix it. If not, oh well. Could also be the low settings that I chose just to kind of test the whole lag thing. Anyway, the cars aren't all weird and deformed like in racing. Cough cough. With windows that look taped on and doors with painted on handles. You can actually see the doors and the windows are actually there. They're not just kind of taped on and plastered there. It's an all flat looking. It's actual dimension. Like in the one you'll see throughout this video with the spinning drill of death on the front, it actually moves. That's so awesome! A moving drill on the front of a car. Who'd have thunk it? Another thing is how emphasized the destruction is. You can really see the damage you're doing and that's being done to you as well. It makes the whole destructive playstyle a lot more satisfying. As I mentioned earlier, the poor handling of the cars is a 50-50 thing for me. I love it because it ties into the wrecking of other cars, and on the flip side, the challenge of avoiding the wrecking of your car, and B, makes it a lot more challenging to actually race and hinders the overall ability to do stuff. If you're trying to play the boring route and you want to actually do the track, it's kind of difficult, and it will probably end up in your car being wrecked or end up taking another route inadvertently. Otherwise, it's cool. If that's intentional to encourage us to play the destructive route, great, cool. If not, devs, please fix. What I didn't like was the sounds. I'm mostly nitpicking here because pre-alpha, but the guy yelling at me constantly and the scary, heavy guitar music made me feel more like I was at a demolition derby in hell than anything. It really, as petty and dumb as this may sound, kind of ruined my gameplay experience, and that voice just made me feel pressured and like I was playing a game from the earlier eras. The game is, like I said, in pre-alpha. That stuff probably won't be fixed. Again, the whole heavy guitar music and the voice ties into the whole nature of the game. And I just basically took off my headphones and played Mozart through my phone, my earbuds while I was playing. Go ahead, make fun of me all you want in the comments. I'll wait a minute. Go for it, type everything. Your comment. Okay, like I said, just nitpicking. The way I see first impressions is a way to talk about it. about how I personally liked and didn't like the game, and talk a little about the game in general. It's still in pre-alpha, so I'm not going to be entirely critical. I'm not going to go too in-depth. Some things maybe changed or taken out or added completely. Some things that I talked about may end up being completely just nerfed or taken away. So I'm just not going to go a lot into it. I'm just going to leave it at I liked it, and a couple things I liked and didn't like. I apologize if this wasn't as in-depth as you guys want. However, I will keep this game on my list. I will not erase it off my notepad. And when it fully releases, I will do a full, proper review of it instead of just a little crappy impressions piece, so you can have a more in-depth look at it. Anyway, my name is Anthony from SteamFirst.com. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out SteamFirst.com for the best news, reviews, videos, and content revolving all things Valve and Steam. And if you enjoyed this video, perhaps like some of my other content, I live stream daily to twitch.tv/AnthonyTofu. You can go ahead and interact with me live. I stream pretty much all day, every day. There's a schedule down below you guys could look at. Anyway, thanks for watching again. Be sure to check out SteamFirst.com. My name is Anthony. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.